the land of prophets and prophecies. Israel. Israel truly is a nation where time seems to stand still. Here, the past and present intertwine in a magical way, creating a space imbued with sacredness. From the Sea of Galilee, where Jesus once walked on water, to the holy Jordan River and the serene Mount of Olives, every place tells a story of faith. Visiting Israel feels like stepping back into ancient history. In this video, we will explore the landmarks, legends, and mysteries that form the soul of Israel. Israel, a small country with extraordinary strategic significance, is located in the Middle East, on the southeastern shore of the Mediterranean Sea. It borders Lebanon to the north, Syria to the northeast, Jordan to the east, and Egypt to the southwest. Covering only about 22,445 square kilometers, Israel boasts a remarkably diverse terrain and climate. The coastal plains stretch along fertile lands dotted with modern cities, while the interior features rugged mountains and hills. To the south lies the arid Negev Desert, covering more than half the country. Notable landmarks include Mount Hermon, rising over 2,800 meters, and the legendary Jordan River, flowing from the Sea of Galilee to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth at about 430 meters below sea level. The Sea of Galilee, also known as Lake Tiberias, serves as a precious freshwater source for the region. This contrast, fertile plains, rugged mountains, and barren desert, makes Israel both wondrous and paradoxical. Jerusalem, the most sacred city in the world, carries over 5,000 years of glorious and tumultuous history. Nestled in the Judean hills, between the Mediterranean and the Dead Sea, it is not only an ancient city, but also a spiritual symbol for three major religions: Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. For Jews, Jerusalem was home to Solomon's Temple, with the Western Wall remaining as a sacred pilgrimage site. For Christians, it is where Jesus suffered, was crucified, and resurrected, anchored by the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. For Muslims, it is where Prophet Muhammad ascended to heaven, alongside the iconic Dome of the Rock and Al-Aqsa Mosque. The city is divided into four quarters: Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and Armenian, each a microcosm of distinct culture, faith, and atmosphere. Along the narrow stone streets, the sounds of prayers, church bells, and chants blend into the air. Today, Jerusalem is both Israel's declared capital and the spiritual heart of the world, drawing millions each year to experience the sacred pulse of history and faith. Israeli culture is a vibrant tapestry, blending ancient traditions with modern life, reflecting the diversity of peoples, religions, and histories. At its core is Judaism, shaping the nation's rituals, customs, and spiritual rhythm. Religious festivals like Pesach, Passover, Yom Kippur, Day of Atonement, and Chanukah, Festival of Lights, are celebrated widely, leaving deep impressions on daily life. Shabbat, the sacred day from Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, is a time of pause, reflection, and spiritual connection. Beyond the Jewish community, Israel is home to Christians, Muslims, Druze, and Bedouins, each with unique customs and festivals enriching the national identity. Waves of immigration from Europe, the Middle East, North America, and Africa add further cultural layers. This intersection of faith and modernity gives Israel a singular, unmatched identity. Israeli cuisine mirrors its cultural crossroads, where Middle Eastern flavors meet the culinary heritage of Jewish communities from across the globe. Iconic dishes like crispy falafel, creamy hummus, spicy shakshuka, and flavorful sabich have become national symbols, delighting locals and travelers alike. Traditional markets, or shuks, buzz with calls of vendors, the aroma of spices, and the vibrant colors of fresh produce baked goods, and handcrafted items. Music and dance are the heartbeat of Israeli life. From nostalgic folk songs to contemporary pop, jazz, rock, and electronic music, they reflect a society rooted in tradition, yet bursting with creativity. The Hora dance, performed at festivals and weddings, symbolizes joy and unity. Modern culture thrives in Tel Aviv, the city that never sleeps, a hub for business, arts, and technology, often called Silicon Wadi. It hosts the Tel Aviv Museum of Art, Habima Theater, Israel Philharmonic Orchestra, and the UNESCO-listed White City of Bauhaus architecture. Together, these elements create a picture of Israel as a modern, innovative, and vibrant nation where tradition and progress coexist brilliantly. The Jordan River, the legendary river of the Middle East, is not only geographically significant, but also one of the most sacred spiritual symbols in human religious history. Originating from the mountains of Lebanon, the river winds through the Sea of Galilee and flows down to the Dead Sea, stretching approximately 251 kilometers. It has been a vital lifeline for Israel, Jordan, and Palestine, sustaining agriculture and communities for thousands of years. In Christianity, the Jordan is where Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist, making it a holy pilgrimage site visited by tens of thousands each year. For Jews, the river is etched in the Bible, where Joshua led the Israelites across it into the Promised Land. In Islam, the Jordan is linked to the stories of prophets, considered a river of divine revelation. Beyond its spiritual importance, the Jordan supports the region's economy. Its waters irrigate crops, sustaining agriculture in an arid land. Yet, overuse and pollution are gradually depleting this legendary river, making it increasingly fragile. Israeli agriculture symbolizes human ingenuity, overcoming harsh natural conditions. On a small, dry, water-scarce land, Israelis have worked miracles, turning deserts into green fields. This success stems from drip irrigation, a revolutionary invention that maximizes water efficiency and is now widely used around the world, forming the foundation of modern smart agriculture. Israel produces a wide variety of crops: oranges, grapefruits, dates, avocados, grapes, tomatoes, and internationally renowned flowers. Citrus fruits are not just a major product, but also a national symbol, reflecting a dynamic and innovative country. High-tech agricultural zones stretch from the fertile north to the Negev desert, demonstrating the resilience of the Israeli people. Science and agriculture are closely linked. Research centers, such as Hebrew University in Jerusalem, continuously develop new crop varieties, water-saving technologies, and precision farming systems. Two iconic cooperative models, kibbutzim and moshavim, are not only production communities, but also spiritual foundations of the nation, embodying unity, sharing, and creativity. Today, Israeli agriculture ensures food security while positioning the country as a global pioneer, where innovation plants the seeds for a sustainable future. The Dead Sea, a one-of-a-kind natural wonder, is the lowest point on Earth, lying about 400 meters below sea level. Straddling Israel, Jordan, and the West Bank, this salt lake is famous for its salinity, 6 times higher than the ocean, allowing anyone to float effortlessly on its surface. This unique phenomenon has made the Dead Sea a flagship destination in the Middle East. Beyond geography, it is a treasure trove of minerals. Its water and mud are rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium, widely used in beauty treatments and natural therapies. Resorts and spas along the shore offer unique experiences of healing for both body and spirit. In the Bible, the Dead Sea holds sacred significance. It was a refuge for King David and is associated with the legend of Sodom and Gomorrah. Yet this wonder is under threat. Water levels are declining due to extraction and evaporation, putting the Dead Sea, a symbol of stillness and eternity, at risk of disappearing if timely action is not taken. The history of Israel is a millennia-long epic, full of upheaval, faith, and the desire for survival. In the Bible, this land is called the Promised Land, where the Israelites, led by Moses, left Egypt and continued to conquer Canaan under Joshua. The establishment of the kingdoms of Israel and Judah marked a golden era, with Jerusalem as the capital and Solomon building the first temple, a symbol of devotion and power. In 586 BCE, Babylon destroyed the temple, exiling the Jews. Although they rebuilt the Second Temple, it was flattened by the Romans in 70 CE, forcing Jews into diaspora across the world. Over centuries, the land was ruled by Romans, Byzantines, Arabs, Crusaders, Mamluks, and Ottomans, until the late 19th century, when Theodor Herzl initiated the Zionist movement, rekindling the dream of return. A turning point came in 1917 with the Balfour Declaration, recognizing the Jewish right to a homeland in Palestine. After World War I, Britain governed the region under the League of Nations mandate. In 1947, the UN proposed partitioning Palestine into Jewish and Arab states. On May 14, 1948, David Ben-Gurion solemnly declared the founding of the State of Israel, a historic moment that resonated worldwide. Despite immediate wars with neighboring Arab countries, Israel survived and asserted its right to exist. Today, after countless trials, Israel has emerged as a symbol of intelligence, technology, and national resilience, where a sacred past beats in harmony with a modern, ambitious present. Israel is famously known as the nation of bold minds, where the spirit of entrepreneurship flows through every aspect of life. Despite its small size and a population of under 10 million, Israel boasts the highest density of innovative companies in the world, with over 6,000 startups in operation, a number that commands global respect. This strength stems from a culture of daring ideas, fearless action, and a solid foundation in science and technology. The Israeli government plays a key role as well, providing support through funding, tax incentives, and a favorable legal environment, giving bold ideas the chance to take shape. At the heart of innovation is Tel Aviv, the sleepless tech city. From here, world-renowned companies like Waze, Mobileye, and IronSource were born, cementing Israel's reputation as the Silicon Valley of the Middle East. What is truly remarkable is the limitless creativity, from cybersecurity and fintech to artificial intelligence and biotechnology. With research hubs like Weizmann Institute and Technion, combined with robust international investment, Israel has established itself as a global symbol of innovation and breakthrough thinking. Galilee, the fertile land of northern Israel, is where nature, history, and spirituality come together in a harmonious symphony. With gentle hills, sparkling lakes, and crisp, clean air, the region offers a rare sense of peace. Galilee is divided into Upper and Lower Galilee, each with its own beauty and story, yet united by the sacred thread of history. This land is closely tied to the life of Jesus, from his childhood in Nazareth to the miracles recounted around the Sea of Galilee in the Bible. The freshwater lake sustains local life and bears witness to countless religious and archaeological events, including sites like Capernaum and Tabgha. Yet Galilee is not just a land of faith. It is also famous for its fine wines, lush vineyards, and hidden trails winding through hills, attracting nature lovers and explorers alike. Galilee is a precious gem, where history and life shine together at the heart of Israel. Israel is a land where religion is not just present, but interwoven into every breath and rhythm of life. Judaism accounts for about 74% of the population, expressed in diverse ways, from secular individuals to Orthodox Jews strictly observing the Torah. Holidays like Yom Kippur, Pesach, and Chanukah are more than rituals. They are opportunities to connect communities and showcase deep national identity. Christianity, about 2% of the population, leaves a strong mark. Israel hosts sacred sites such as the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in Jerusalem and the Basilica of the Annunciation in Nazareth, drawing millions of pilgrims each year. Islam, comprising roughly 18%, is mostly among Arab Israelis, viewing Jerusalem as holy with Al-Aqsa Mosque and the Dome of the Rock as central symbols of faith. Israel is also home to smaller but unique communities, like the Druze, 1.6% of the population, mainly in the north, and the Baha'i, with the Baha'i Gardens in Haifa, a stunning UNESCO-recognized architectural site. This diversity and religious interweaving, sometimes peaceful, sometimes tense, have shaped Israel into a mosaic where faith and culture merge, creating a uniquely vibrant harmony. Amid the scorching Judean desert, Masada stands as an immortal witness to Jewish history. Built by King Herod the Great in the 1st century BCE, the fortress rises dramatically atop a cliff, overlooking the Dead Sea and surrounding mountains. But Masada's legend is not only in its grandeur, it lies in the heroic tragedy that unfolded here. In 73 CE, during the First Jewish Revolt against Rome, 960 Jews held out in the fortress. When Roman forces closed in, they chose collective death over surrender. This sacrifice made Masada a symbol of courage and the desire for freedom, a vow etched in the memory of the Israeli people. Masada shall never fall again. Today, Masada is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a sacred, emotionally charged destination. Visitors can take a cable car to the summit or climb the winding snake path. The remains of palaces, ancient water systems, and daily life traces tell the story of a proud kingdom in a harsh desert. Israel is considered one of the most dynamic parliamentary democracies in the world, where political parties compete fiercely but must also cooperate regularly to maintain stability. Its multi-party system makes forming a government almost always require a coalition, creating a political landscape that is both lively and unpredictable. At the center of power is the Knesset, a unicameral parliament with 120 seats, where representatives are elected through nationwide proportional representation, clearly reflecting the will of the voters. The head of state is the president, serving a ceremonial role and symbolizing national unity. However, real power rests with the prime minister, the head of government, responsible for running the country and shaping national policy. Typically, the prime minister is the leader of the party or coalition holding a majority in the Knesset. Elections are held every 4 years, but can occur earlier if a coalition collapses or the government loses confidence. The Supreme Court plays a vital role in upholding the rule of law and constitutional oversight, ensuring that all decisions adhere to Israel's basic laws, which serve as a robust legal foundation in place of a formal constitution. The Israel Defense Forces, IDF, symbolize the nation's strength and resilience. In a country constantly facing security challenges, mandatory military service is an integral part of social life. Men serve 3 years, women 2, with exemptions for some groups such as Israeli Arabs or Orthodox Jews. The IDF is renowned for elite units like Sayeret Matkal, a strategic special forces unit, and Unit 8200, an electronic intelligence hub producing world-class tech experts. The Iron Dome defense system has become an emblem of modern and innovative defense capabilities. Beyond the military sphere, the IDF is also a crucible for discipline, leadership, and innovation. contributing to Israel's distinctive entrepreneurial spirit. Since declaring independence in 1948, Israel has stood at the center of regional turbulence. Immediately after its founding, the young nation faced the War of Independence, 1948 to 1949, against a coalition of Arab states. Nearly 2 decades later, the Six-Day War in 1967 reshaped the Middle East map, as Israel gained control of the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and Golan Heights. In 1973, the Yom Kippur War erupted on Judaism's holiest day, with Egypt and Syria launching simultaneous attacks, catching Israel off guard. Although it ended with a ceasefire, the conflict left a profound mark on national memory. Conflicts with Lebanon, especially in 1982, ushered in prolonged confrontations with the Palestine Liberation Organization, PLO. In recent decades, tensions with the Palestinians have remained central, including 2 intifadas and major military operations like Cast Lead, 2008, and Protective Edge, 2014, perpetuating cycles of violence. To this day, the Israel-Palestine conflict remains unresolved, with attacks from Hamas continuously igniting tensions, keeping the Middle East in prolonged instability. Israel is often called the nation of innovation, where creativity is not just a slogan, but part of the national DNA. Despite its small size and limited resources, the country continuously achieves breakthroughs with global impact, from cybersecurity, biotechnology, and smart agriculture to modern defense technologies. At the heart of this wave of innovation is Tel Aviv, Israel's technology hub. The city hosts thousands of dynamic startups, turning bold ideas into reality daily. Notable achievements such as the Iron Dome defense system, drip irrigation technology, and global brands like Waze, Wix, and Checkpoint have made Israel a symbol of breakthrough innovation. This extraordinary development is underpinned by strong academic foundations. With institutions like Technion and the Weizmann Institute linking research directly to practical applications. The Israeli government plays a strategic role by investing heavily in R&D and encouraging a culture of bold thinking and action. Today, Israel is not just a small country in the Middle East, but a technological beacon for the modern world. Israel is a living museum where every stone and ruin echoes thousands of years of history. At the center of it all is Jerusalem, the world's most sacred city. Here, the 3 major religions converge with the solemn Western Wall, the legendary Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and the majestic Al-Aqsa Mosque, eternal symbols of faith and hope. Beyond Jerusalem, Israel is home to other ancient wonders. Caesarea, built by King Herod, still preserves Roman amphitheaters and aqueducts stretching to the Mediterranean. Acre boasts Crusader fortresses. Megiddo is linked to the biblical Battle of Armageddon, and Safed is the heart of Kabbalah studies, each reflecting the mystique of time. Beit Shehan preserves vibrant Greek-Roman ruins, while Qumran is famed for the Dead Sea Scrolls. From the Mount of Olives, overlooking Jerusalem, visitors can deeply feel the harmony of history, faith, and the human spirit. The Israel-Palestine conflict is one of the most complex and sensitive issues in the Middle East, originating in 1948 when Israel was established. The dispute involves not only territory, but also religion, identity, and historical legacy. After the Six-Day War in 1967, Israel occupied the West Bank and Gaza, while Palestinians continued to hope for an independent state. Many peace efforts, notably the Oslo Accords, once raised hope, but they could not resolve the conflict at its root. Tensions are exacerbated by the Gaza blockade, prolonged confrontations with Hamas, and ongoing cycles of violence. Today, the conflict remains unresolved, with both sides facing continual violence and mutual distrust. Peace is still a distant goal, yet the aspiration burns persistently in the hearts of both peoples. Hebrew, Israel's official language, has experienced an extraordinary revival. Once prominent in the Bible and ancient traditions, Hebrew nearly disappeared from everyday life for centuries, surviving mainly in religious rituals and texts. In the late 19th century, thanks to Eliezer ben Yehuda and other pioneers, Hebrew was revived as a spoken language, becoming the mother tongue of millions of Israelis and a unifying symbol for the global Jewish community. Alongside this revival, modern Jewish literature flourished. Figures such as Shmuel Yosef Agnon, Nobel Prize in Literature, along with Amos Oz, David Grossman, and Etgar Keret, brought Hebrew to the world stage. Their works portray Israeli identity, the pain of conflict with Arabs, contemporary social issues, and the depth of the nation's soul and intellect. Today, Hebrew thrives in education, science, business, and media, reflecting the vitality of Israeli society and enriching the cultural heritage of humanity. It demonstrates that a language can be reborn and carry enduring power across time. Life in Israel is a vibrant tapestry of tradition and modernity intertwined. In cities like Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, the pace is fast and dynamic, with cultural, artistic, social, and economic activities constantly unfolding, reflecting the people's creativity and energy. A distinctive feature is Shabbat, the sacred day of rest for Jews. From Friday sunset to Saturday sunset, shops and offices close, giving way to family meals, quiet reflection, and prayer. Shabbat is not merely a day off, but a moment to connect communities, preserve tradition, and nurture faith. Education is a top priority, with strong schools and renowned universities such as the Hebrew University in Jerusalem and Technion in Haifa. Technology and innovation also play a central role, with thousands employed in startups and high-tech companies, making Israel a global leader in creativity and research. Life in Israel exemplifies a society that honors its roots while constantly moving toward the future, creating a unique and remarkable identity. Through this journey, one can clearly sense the intertwining of history, faith, and innovation in every daily rhythm. Note: all information in this video is for reference only. Please research carefully before making any decisions. See you on the next journey.